Hi there, it's Carol with Carolbcrafts. Today we'll be making this sweet little Valentine's Day card. I love our life together. Happy Valentine's Day. It's project number 4 in my meant to be January club kit. Check out my website www.cutstampcreateclub.com to see what current club kits I'm offering. The stamps that we're using in our January club kit is the Meant to Be bundle. It's the Meant to Be stamps and the Be Mind framelits. If you see anything in the video that you'd like to purchase, be sure to check out my website www.carolbcrafts.com. Get that current host code when you do your shopping, and you will earn customer rewards from me. Now I'll be giving the dimensions as we go along so that you can make this adorable, sweet little Valentine's Day card along with us. The first thing you'll need is a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. From your kit, you'll get the embossed piece of crumb cake that's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. This has been embossed with the subtle folder. You'll need a piece of crumb cake cardstock, 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. You'll need a piece of Flirty Flamingo cardstock, 4 1/4 by 3. You'll need one piece of Lovely lipstick, 3 inches by 3 inches. You'll need 3 pieces of Whisper White, 4 by 3 1/4, 3 by 3, and 2 by 2. You'll need a piece of All My Love DSP, 4 by 3 3/8. You'll need some Sizzix adhesive sheet, 3 inches by 6 inches. You'll need a piece of the thicker Lovely lipstick ribbon that is 6 inches. You'll need one of the large clear epoxy hearts and 2 of the smallest clear epoxy hearts. We'll be using Lovely lipstick ink, light Flirty Flamingo Stampin' Blend, and dark soft Seafoam stamping blend. Now we're going to get started with our stamping, so we'll need our pieces of Whisper White. And the stamps that we'll be using is the Happy Valentine's Day, this little floral image here that will go on the inside. And then we'll need I Love Our Life Together. We'll use this heart stamp here, and then this very small heart here. So I'm going to get my piece of 4 by 6 window sheet, because I like to be really exact with my stamping. This is my Happy Valentine's Day stamp. I'm going to put it down here at the edge of my window sheet, get my ink. I'm going to ink up an image on my window sheet. Not quite complete there. Well, must not have gotten ink on the whole thing. Let's try that again. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my inside sentiment panel, the 4 by 3 1/4. I'm just going to slide that underneath the window sheet. And when I'm happy with the placement, I'm just going to put it in place, ink up my stamp, and I have my Happy Valentine's Day. So I've cleaned off my window sheet, and now I'm going to place that there. And this time, because I'm going to be sliding it and stamping at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and place my stamp here, the little floral stamp, ink it up, and now I'm going to slide this underneath, put this in place, and when I'm happy with it, I'm going to stamp my image. Okay, we're done with this piece of cardstock. So next I'm going to stamp my heart image on my 3 by 3 Whisper White. Yeah, right. So next I'm going to stamp my heart image on my Whisper White 3x3 and then the I Love Our Life Together. We'll start by stamping the heart in the center with a lovely lipstick. And now I want to stamp inside the I Love Our Life Together. So I'm going to get my 4x6 window sheet out and I'm going to stamp the I Love Our Life Together on this 4x6 piece of window sheet. And then I'm going to take this 3x3 piece of Whisper White and I'm going to slide it under here, put it where I want it, and then I'm going to put it in place with a magnet. And lastly, we're going to stamp this little heart right here in our small piece of Whisper White. And we'll stamp that in a lovely lipstick. Okay, we're ready to do some coloring and we're going to use light Flirty Flamingo and dark soft Seafoam Stampin' Blends. And we're going to use the light Flirty Flamingo on our little roses. And we're going to use the dark soft Seafoam, but you could use another green if you had another green on our leaves. Okay, and that's our coloring. And then we'll be putting on our 3x6 Sizzix adhesive sheet, we're going to put our I Love Our Life Together. And then you can replace this so you can save the other part for later. I'm just going to cut that in half, get that extra off. Now I'm going to die cut the I Love Our Life Together with the medium scalloped die. We're going to use the same die here and we're going to die cut our lovely lipstick, and this will cut the shape and the center. We're just going to use the center. We're going to get this stitch die here that kind of goes with that medium scalloped die. It's going to put stitches all around the edges of our heart. Okay, so we have our stitches around our stitched heart here. Next we'll cut the filigree heart and the small scalloped heart, and we'll probably have to run this through back and forth two or three times to get a good cut. Okay, so we have our filigree heart and our small scalloped heart, and our last die cutting is going to be to find a heart that matches, and I think this one right here matches pretty well. So I'm going to tape this in place and go and die cut that. So now I have my little heart here to go on the front. So we're ready to start assembling our card. I'll bring in the pieces. This is our card base. We'll find our little valley and fold away and crease with our bone folder. Now we're going to start building with our base, which is our embossed piece of crumb cake. We'll get our piece of DSP that's going to go down here with about 1/16 of an inch all the way around. Next we're going to put our ribbon around it. You can see that there's actually a right side and a wrong side. We're going to put our ribbon around just right about there, just a little bit above the DSP, somewhere around there. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back to grab that ribbon when I twist it around. So right about there. That's good. And I'm going to bring it over here just to make sure that it's kind of the same here. Now I'm going to remove the backing from my heart, and I'm going to put it on my Flirty Flamingo in the center here, like this. I'm going to put this heart in the center of my stitched heart, and I think I'll do that with glue dots. Put 3 on there and then just set it in the center right about there. There we go. Now I'm going to put this little heart on with a glue dot, and it's just going to go in the center here. I might use my piercing tool to help me with this. There we go. Now on top of this little heart here is going to be, we're going to get our large epoxy, clear epoxy heart, wherever it got off to. Here it is. We're going to put it on top of that heart right there, and that's just going to give it a little bit of dimension. So we're going to put that large epoxy heart on top of this heart here. Now I'm going to put this heart on with mini dimensionals, and I'll put the other heart on with the regular dimensionals. And I'm going to put it, this is sticky on this side, so I'm going to kind of put it here like that when I'm figuring out where I'm going to place my hearts. I don't want to put any mini dimensionals where the ribbon is going to fall. So I'll get my mini dimensionals. I'm going to kind of figure there and there is a safe place. And then I'm going to put some here. And then I guess I could put about 3 on this one. So that can give me plenty of support for that heart there. Remove the backings. And it's going to go right about there. And I'm going to put regular dimensionals on the back of this heart. Here, 1 on each of these and then 1 down at the bottom. And remove the backings. And then this is just going to go kind of here, wherever you like it, wherever you think it should go. So now we're going to do the inside. We'll go ahead and do the inside sentiment. So now we're going to put our 2 little small and epoxy hearts. And these are kind of hard to keep track of because they're so small and they're clear. So, and they're kind of hard to get off because they're so sticky. So I'm going to bend the plastic and pick it up like that. Now these are just going to go up here in this area just to kind of give it some interest. And again, I'm bending. So I just kind of have 1, 2 right there. Okay, our card is finished. Our sweet little Valentine's Day card that you can give to someone special in your life. Thanks for watching. Check out my website, www.cutstampcreateclub.com, to see what current club kits I'm offering. Bye now.